What's up, guys? Back with another Feed the Beast Let's Play. So, as you may have noticed, I've been doing a little bit of work. I've been getting things a little cleaned up here. I made myself a coke oven while I was away, or while you were away, rather, and a blast furnace. Took me quite some time to get those going. I also got my machines sorted out, and, well, sort of. I need to upgrade these at some point. And I built myself a power room. And I got a nice little setup going on. I upgraded my back box to an MFE. Turned my generators into geothermal generators. And built myself magma crucible to produce lots of lava from netherrack. So you got this hopper feeds into that hopper feeds directly into this magma crucible, and this turns it into netherrack. Feeds into these pipes, which will feed into these, which in turn feed into these. I have a nice reservoir of lava to power my generators. And we can actually turn this off right now. But, yeah. And these all just go right into my machines. A nice little, storage area back here for stuff that I don't really use a whole lot. Just random junk. Built myself a mining turtle as well. Until I get the quarry going, and I need some way of getting resources. Built a rolling machine. There's my old bat box. Got myself a pump. And I started looking at some of the traincraft stuff. So I'm eventually going to build myself a train. Yay. And I had 2 extra blast furnace bricks and more magmatic engines in case I want them or need them. So I have lava. I have definitely got a source of power. So there's that. Aside from that, just kind of cleaned up. Added a few more barrels. I actually ran out of slime at one point, so I needed a way to make them. So I built this little setup here with the solar panel, or the mirrors and the little solar turbine deal there. And I do not, for the love of me, remember what mod this comes from, this stuff. But, yeah, you got the heating block there, you got crystallizer there. Now, what this is you take milk as your, I guess, fluid in this case, and you dump lime green dye into it, and it creates slime for you, which is nice. And I realize my volume is a little bit too high here. Let's just crank these down just a hair. Okay. So, last time we went into the nether, and I've since added a few things to this room. Added myself a forge lexicon, which basically turns items, or switches items between mods. Like, there's like 50 different types of copper ingots and tin ingots from each different mod. Set this up. I don't know if I did that before or after I went to the nether, but yeah, this is my Mistcraft stuff. This takes me to the nether fort. I made that book on camera, of course. And this one takes me to a new age, which I have not gone there yet. I'm kind of waiting to do that until I can show you guys what that's about. Made myself a notebook. It's completely blank. I decided not to just spawn one in, because this would be more fun. What else did I do? I've been expanding the farms a bit. There's the nether wart farm that I set up. I was going to have it be a cactus farm here. However, I ran into another dungeon. Now, if some of you remember, I had a dungeon, skeleton dungeon at that, even, right there. So, I got two skeleton spawners right next to each other, which is odd, but not unheard of. So I'm going to need a way to kind of clear those out. I don't want to break them because they're an easy source of EXP, and yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I was working on building myself an industrial centrifuge. I wanted to actually have it done on camera and show you guys what it does. So let's just try. No, I didn't get it. Oh well, we'll get it from the back. Plop. So the industrial centrifuge. Let me see if I have any dust that I can use with it. This, I don't know if that's enough pyrite, but I guess we'll find out. No, that is not enough pyrite. Okay. Let's see. That's basalt. 16 basalt dusts. So now that I have the industrial centrifuge, I am well on my way to having myself some sustainable power. Because, while I have the lava generator in the back, I do not have a decent power supply that, I can upgrade these machines and have them run constantly. So to do that, I'm going to need an industrial blast furnace as well. I'll do that some other time, and I'll get the prep work for that done off camera. And I also found out what mod adds the crude oil and the oil sands. Turns out that is Traincraft. So I went and I built myself this distillation tower, and this is basically for getting diesel from these two types of blocks. Let's just grab some. Oh, and there's some diesel right there. So you just take and you add the fuel to the distillation tower, and it should just, I believe you get more for crude oil. Yeah, you should. You get more for crude oil than you do for the oil sands. I think oil sands only gives you 2. Maybe it's 1. We'll see here in a second. No, it's 2. Okay. So yeah, oil sands give you 2 diesel. And this is basically for running your trains. Or at least I want to call them second generation trains. The first ones are more or less, I want to say just steam trains. So, I also got myself it's not labeled here, but this is a slag furnace and an alloy furnace. So I have a little bit of a bunch of different mods going on here. Just show you real quick what the turtle does. None of you are familiar with computer craft. Now, I haven't actually programmed this guy myself. I probably ought to. I had him dig out that tunnel down there, and then I closed it off because I didn't want to have to deal with any mobs. I think this will be good enough. So, you just plop some fuel into his inventory, and there's a built-in program called Tunnel. Oop, not Tell. Tunnel. And I want him to tunnel 50 blocks. And he's tunneling. And he'll just happily keep on going like that. Now, if anything gets in his way, like I got in his way several times, and he promptly hit me with the shovel, or not the shovel, with the pickaxe. So this is how I have been mining as of late. So down near bedrock, there's a good chunk of space where I have cleared out with the turtle. Not huge, of course, but usually I just follow behind him and plop some torches down. So I'm just going to let him do his thing while I go up here. So, today's episode, I think I'm going to get my armor situation fixed. Because right now, I'm just using iron armor, and it's about ready to go. So I'm figuring I'm going to upgrade to the nano armor. Nano. So, I want to eventually get a nano saber, because it's decent, but Greg Tech changed the freaking recipes. So I need iridium, and I need energy flow circuits. But, I guess it's that way it's not as overpowered. Let's throw some more of that in there. So, I think it's something like 32 carbon plates. So I need to drop these in here and build this mess, right? And I need redstone and rubies for the... How much? Oh, I got more of that than I needed. Okay. Need redstone. Got that. I need 4 rubies to make the energy circuit. Or not circuit, the energy crystal. Oh, I already have one. I only need 3. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And we can just dump the remaining one back in there. And my gold dust has been smelted. Awesome. Let's just take that. Oh. I'm probably going to need that. So, where do we... There we go. I've been surviving off of canned carrots for the last few episodes. I'm running out. Yeah, the farm is kind of my pet project. That's what I like to do mainly off camera, so because it's kind of boring. I find it a little bit relaxing. It gives me something to do while I'm away. But I think I went a little bit overboard on the nether wart. I don't really plan to use it that heavily on potions, but you can turn it into fuel, or at least methane. I get a gas turbine going on. But I don't know what I can do with this. I can turn magma cream back into slime. Oh. Do I have a lot of dirt? Oh, I have a good bit of dirt. So I can do that. That'll give me at least something to do. Now, the downside is that the industrial centrifuge, for whatever reason, causes a fair bit of lag. Let's go check on the turtle here. Nope, we want torches. Yep, a little further down. Here he is. And he has cleared out a good area. He should be just about done here. Soonish. Okay. Uranium. So, thinking of some things I can do. And I know I have not started Thaumcraft at all. So I'm going to be starting that here in the next episode or two. And I've got myself stuck down here. There we go. Let's see. Oh, he's still going. And I just like to clean up all these little ores that he misses because they're out of his range. And he's done. Yay. Okay. So, let's just check his inventory. He mined a total of 296 items. He got a few ores. Mainly what he's got there is cobble, though, which is to be expected. I usually have him with a few more things if he's been mining closer to bedrock. I mainly just use him to dig out tunnels because I can't be bothered with it. Let's go check on our macerator, see how good it's, or how that's going. Get myself that quantum armor. And then I'm going, oh, well, no, not there yet. Okay, so the second thing I needed to do was, because we have those mob spawners there, and they're kind of in the way, but I don't want to break them. I'm going to build myself a gravity gun so that I can move them. Because the gravity gun is slightly easier to build than a portal gun, and as far as moving blocks goes, it does the same thing. So I'm going to need, because I don't have 4 ender pearls, I only have 1. I'm going to need some iron. Nope, nothing else can go in there. Just dump that in there. Hey, it's done. Okay. Iron, iron, iron. I have an abundance of iron. So, need 3 more ender pearls. 3, 1, 2, 3. There. 2, 3. Now, I have obsidian over here. And what else did I need? I swear I needed a diamond as well. Diamond. I know it's not wise to use up my diamonds, as I'm going to need a total of 72 of them, but... Oh, not there. Here. And obsidian, ender pearl, and in the middle was glowstone. There's a block of it. Boom, gravity gun. Sweetness. Now I can, there we go. I can move those spawners. Get them out of the way. So I can, and also, this is a fairly interesting gun, as you can use to grab blocks and mobs and stuff and throw them. But yeah, okay. Let's just grab that. And where do I want to stick this until I can get an angry zombie died out here? Until I can get it properly squared away. Ooh. I think I'm going to stick that in the basement next to the zombie spawner. And I'll grab that other skeleton spawner as well. I'm eventually just going to make a big grinder out of them. Get me some EXP going on. Yeah, this will do for the time being. And we want to plop some torches on it so that we don't got mobs spawning down here. Make sure that room is nice and well lit. And then we can close this little hole here off. Oop. Torches. Oop. Let's do this backwards. Do. Moving the spawners around. Now, in my previous game, which was actually on the regular Feed the Beast, the default version, or I guess you could say the main mod pack, I had a portal gun, and I was able to move the I moved a bunch of spawners around, and I had essentially one grinder with each type of spawner in it, and it was awesome. It's fairly compact too, because I was using Mindcraft to move the mobs from where they spawn to where I wanted to kill them. And we've probably run out of juice. Let's throw the iron in there. I have that set up to once it's done pulverizing, just plop them into the chest above it. And we got some compressed plants, some sand, and some clay. I like that block, even if it does cause a whole hell of a lot of lag. So, we are nearing the 20-minute mark, I believe, here. So I'm going to... Probably we're going to have to get these sorted out in the next episode. We got the gravity gun built, we got the rotary mass, or not the rotary macerator, we got the centrifuge extractor, or industrial centrifuge going on. Let's throw those carbon plates. I'll at least be able to make myself some, here's some some boots or the helmet. Oh no, I'll only be able to make the boots. Ah, damn. No. The chest piece requires 7. And a stack will only get me 8. So yeah, I was right. I am going to need more. But yeah, I'm going to call it quits for this episode. I'm probably going to do a whole day of recording and just split these up among several days. So if you liked my videos, please like and subscribe and share them. And I'll do more, obviously. These are kind of fun for me, so yeah, like, subscribe, share them, and I will see you guys next time.